It's food o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer, and today we've got some cheese Frankfurters from Farmfoods. I don't often go to Farmfoods. It's kind of like I have to go to an appointment or somewhere in Cardiff to visit Farmfoods. It's one of those kind of places that's a little bit awkward to get to. And I'm not saying there's not a great deal of stuff there, but if I was to go there just for, say, this, it wouldn't be worth my while. But I was passing, so I went in and I picked them up. The Sausage House Cheese Frankfurter, the new 400 grams, so that's 100 gram per sausage, as there's 4 of them, and they were £2, so they're 50p a sausage. So without further ado, look at that. I was thinking I was going to have a major deal trying to get these out, but it's worked out okay. I'm going to put in 2 because it's the summer holidays and I'm not here on my own, so I'll cook the kid one as well, why not? So there they are in the air fryer. It says 10 minutes from frozen. I have set it to 180 degrees, not your full-on kind of like 200 degrees, because I want to make sure that sausage is cooked in the middle. The last thing I want to be doing, maybe 160. I don't want to be having a frozen middle of that sausage. That would be awful, wouldn't it? So they look quite good. You can microwave them in 60 seconds from defrosted. You can barbecue them, you can put them in a fan assisted oven, you can fry them 10 to 15 minutes in the fryer, or if they're defrosted, 5 to 10 minutes in the frying pan, or you can air fry them for 10 minutes, but it doesn't give a heat. That's the thing, there's no heat on the air fryer thing. 73% pork, 10% cheese, and there's a bit of bacon in it as well, and some celery and mustard. Oof. I'll be back when these are cooked. Right, these cheese Frankfurters are ready, and they smell, oof, one just exploded. Smells fantastic. The only downside is we've lost some of that cheese quickly. Quickly losing some of that cheese, so my goodness me, when they say cheese Frankfurter, look at that, it's dripping with cheese, literally dripping with cheese. Wow. There's the breadboard. That's all cheesy, fatty goodness. So 50p for one of these. Cut it in half. Goes in a burger roll perfectly. Oh. Just squeezing that a little bit now. Look at the, oh, my goodness me. The cheese is oozing out of this sausage. Gonna get straight into this. Oh, wow. The skins are always a little bit weird on German sausage, I will agree. Or I must admit. But I've had this sort of thing before when Lidl do their Oktoberfest. And I must admit, reviewing this towards the end of August now, we are starting to get towards Oktoberfest. Oh. Every mouthful is a mouthful. It's sticking to the lips, like juicy cheese. Juicy, tasty cheese. Never quite had a cheesy sausage like this before. Ha. Oh, look at it. Now, as I mentioned, I've had these from Lidl, this sort of thing, and there's been a little bit of a taste of cheese in there. I've never quite had it where the cheese is kind of dominating every aspect of this sausage, which I suppose, if you're going to buy a cheese Frankfurter, that's what you want it to do anyway. The skins are a bit tough. But that's German sausage for you. The meat, that 73% pork content, is really tasty. They're unbelievable. Granted, it might be a slightly kind of powdered cheese in there. Oh. But these are so good. I must admit, and if anybody at Farmfoods ever gets to watch this video, I do apologise. When you think of Farmfoods, you think, you're going to get like an okay burger or an okay bag of chips, frozen. Everything's more or less frozen in there. It's a frozen food stuff. You don't think of Farmfoods for like a prime cheese Frankfurter sausage, but that's what you're getting with these. Oh, look at the cheese there. That's unbelievable. If you went to Oktoberfest, if you went to some British version of an Oktoberfest, a Christmas market in the UK, you'd be paying probably £6-7 for a hot dog. Well, you could get yourself the Farmfoods and get one for 50p each, smothered in cheese. The only downside is the skin. The skin's slightly off-putting. But that's Frankfurters anyway, isn't it? That is Frankfurter sausage, that's what you're getting. I'm going to rate these. I'm going to take a mark away. No, I shouldn't. No, I shouldn't, because that's a Frankfurter and the skin on the Frankfurter is supposed to do that. So I'm not going to take a mark away. I'm going to give them a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. That Frankfurter cheese sausage from Farmfoods is sensational. They're called the Sausage House. Check them out. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.